silver edge here, and it looks like a dime. I'm gonna pop that here. Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Today's hunt is going to be a farmhouse just outside my hometown. I'll get you a glimpse of the house here. I'm guessing early 1900s. So let's see what we can find at an early 1900s farmhouse in southwest Wisconsin. I'll get back to you on the first good beep. Well, I was told that this was a hunting shack that's not used on a daily basis at all. So I'm not surprised. I'm finding spent cartridges and some alcoholic beverage tops, pull tabs, stuff like that. But I just found my first coin, and it is a wheat cent. And it looks like a 1953 D. So hopefully we'll get on some more coins, and we'll see you on the next good beep. Well, this is always a good sign. Got a harmonica reed base. Yeah, as usual, the reeds are broke off of it, but that's generally a pretty good sign of age. So we will get on to the next good beep. Out of this hole, I found a dog tag. Shout out to our dog. That's the letter R, D-O-G-G. Grant County, Wisconsin, 1050, dog license 1948. That's sweet. On to the next beep. Well, I found a lot of spent cartridges, but I just found a live one. It says RP for Remington Peters, 8mm, 8x57. On to the next beep. Well, I've got a signal here. Kind of jumpy 27 to high 30s. So let's do a little live dig here. Make it a little bit bigger since I think it might be silver. Well, it is still in the hole. Huh. It's going to be a copper penny. Let me check that again. Yeah, there might be something else in there. It is a wheat cent. They shouldn't be ringing up that high. Maybe there's a couple of them in there. A little earlier, I think that's 1925, Philadelphia. All right, let's poke around that hole a little bit more. And I think I got something on the edge here. I'm right on top of it, whatever it is. Well, it's not a coin. Oh, there's a little piece of wire. There it is. Put that in the pouch. Well, we might be chasing little pieces of wire. If there's something else in here, I'll be right back. If not, we'll go on to the next good beat. Well, I also love digging iron targets because you never know what the relics are going to be. I believe this was on a hitching post for the horses. Pretty neat. On to the next beat. Well, out of this hole, I got the impression of that coin, and the coin was literally just exposed. I believe it's a wheat cent again. I'll get it cleaned up, get a date. Be right back. It ended up being a 1947D wheat cent. On to the next beat. Well, this is exciting. I was getting a signal that was actually jumping around 30. I thought it might be a clad quarter, but I see a silver edge here, and it looks like a dime. I'm gonna pop that here. Oh, it's a Merc. Sweet. Got a Denver mint. I'm guessing in the 40s. 1939. Denver. Oh, I love finding silver. Beautiful. On to the next beat. Well, I pulled this relic out, and I thought it was maybe a shotgun shell, like a brass shotgun shell, but I'm not sure. Could be a lipstick tube or something. But I am right at the base of this beautiful old oak tree. About that far away from the house. So I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit and find out what this relic is. I'll be right back. Well, I am pretty excited about this relic. After I got all the dirt out of it, that looked familiar, like it would was a tire pressure gauge, and it is. It's a Schrader Universal tire pressure gauge, and that might be for Model Ts. I'm not quite sure. You'd put this on the end of the valve stem, and this pops out and reads the tire pressure. Awesome. On to the next beat. Well, out of this hole, I got a little D-buckle. I would guess it's probably off some horse tack. On to the next beat. Oh, out of this hole, we got the remnants of a pocket watch. So I'm going to get it cleaned up a little bit. It looks kind of shiny, but you never know. So we'll see if that could be a silver case or not. So I'll be right back after I get it cleaned up a little bit. Well, after I cleaned it up, it looks like it's probably just overplated. It's got a little wear here and there, a little flaking going on. But still, nice relic to find. On to the next beep. Well, out of this plug, must have had the dog tied up to the tree. On to the next beep. Well, out of this hole, I pulled a shiny little button. I think it's a 2-hole button. Well, we'll get her cleaned up and get some better pictures. It might be a little bit more modern, I'm not sure. But it's what we're finding. On to the next beat. I was just thinking a while ago, I haven't found any kids' toys. Well, we took care of that. I'm not sure what this might be. Might be a Tootsie Toy bus, but I'll get it brushed off a little bit and see what we got here. Be right back. Well, it does say Tootsie Toy USA on the inside of the roof. It has definitely seen its better days. But that's kind of cool. As I always say, I love the personal items. On to the next beep. Well, I had finished up at the farmhouse and I was headed home. You may have seen my previous video of the home/store that I made, and I saw they started some bulldozing, so I thought I'd swing a little bit before I headed home. And I found another pocket watch. Oh, that's pretty neat. We will see if I can find any more here at the old store site. On to the next beat. Well, not too far from the pocket watch I just found. I found a little bird. It's kind of interesting. I'll get it cleaned up. Maybe it'll have some markings on it or something. But on to the next beep. Well, I believe I just found a wheat cent here at the old store site. Yep, 1 cent. I'll get a date for you and I'll be right back. Well, it looks like a 1945 Philadelphia. On to the next beat. Well, this is a first. I found a wire wheel cover off probably Lincoln Continental. It's really heavy. For a while there I thought I had the whole rim. Well, on to the next beat. Well, this is kind of fun. This is the areas I'm detecting where the bulldozer kind of skimmed across the top. And down here I found another wheat cent. It's pretty toasty, but it's a wheat cent. On to the next beat. Well, I thought I'd show you the trash that I dug today at the two locations. Shotgun shells, a bunch of brass, and some 22. Got your iron here, bottle tops, some aluminum. It actually wasn't all that much. Just thought I'd show you my trash. And I really appreciate you stopping by and watching. And we'll see you again on the next good beat.